Hello there! Welcome to Johnny Builds. I am your host, Johnny, and I think all of my mess ups, my technical difficulties are fixed from last week. I'm going to double check that actually really quickly just to make sure everything seems to be. Looks like everything is working the way it's supposed to, so that's good. I am here to finish up the DeLorean. Pixie is here to help, apparently. Come on, get moving. So yeah, the DeLorean, we are at the point now where we go to all three movies. Mostly the hood and the back are what change throughout the movies. With the first movie, you basically just have a flat hood, nothing to it. Nothing really in the back. Second movie, it changed, like the wheels change. They change how they look because they hover. The wheels all spread out and they hover. You also add Mr. Fusion in the back, which is, even though he's not really a character, he is a character in the movie, which is pretty cool. And then in the third movie, Mr. Fusion's still there. He doesn't work really. But then the hood actually changes because there's stuff on the top that they use in order to make the time jump with the time circuits and everything. So that's what we're working on tonight. Shouldn't be too hard of a build, though. I'm going to do all three just to see how they look. So I'm going to be building, tear apart, build, tear apart, and then build. I like the look of the third one because it has Mr. Fusion and also has the stuff on the top. So that's what we're going to stick with at the end. So it makes sense that we'll do it that way. So I am going to get our timer started here in a second. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's get building. All right. So we're going to do bag 11 is what we want to get out. Or bags 11, I think. There might be more than one. Can't remember. Yep, there is. So there's a big bag and a little bag. I don't think there's anything else. Nope. So we'll close that back up. Pixie's going to watch because she's good at that. So yeah, there's difference between how the wheels have the rims done for the first movie versus the other two. So that's kind of the big thing with between 1 and 2, aside from like the hood being slightly different, but that's really for 3 that the hood is different. So we're gonna do this. Alright, we got a bunch of weird pieces, 2 sets of rim, 2 sets of rims, or I guess 2 sets of hubs for the wheels. We already have the wheels here in this bag. It'll be interesting to see how this all goes together. We got 2 more small bags. So this is actually 4 bags. So I'm going to move these. Those are extra pieces. I'm going to move these over here and open these other 2 bags. This looks like, just looking at this looks like the components for the hood. For 3, both of them do. So. YouTube says it's not maintaining or not getting enough video. I disagree with it. It looks like it's good to me. So that's just me. Hopefully you can hear. Hopefully that's working. Because I did not realize it was not working last week, unfortunately, for part of it. Until people let me know. So, hey Jerry, how you doing? Can you hear me? I hope you can. I think I fixed my technical issues from last week. Alright, good, excellent, because I am using the headset the way it's supposed to be. So, alright, so we are going to get the 4 tires out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so those are there. We're going to start building. So, we are building little things on the side, it looks like. So, little additions to these. Not sure how those go on. That's because we got these things here in the way. And that is on the back. I'm just double checking something to make sure that nothing... Nope, they're definitely there, so it must fit on there. Okay. Cool beans. Alright, so I need 2 of these. The kitty is watching. She's very interested in what's going on, apparently. I'm going to need that. Yeah, there will be a delay. I have it adjusted a little bit. I don't know if that was part of my issue last week or not, so I adjusted it back a little bit. But that's okay. Let's see. I need these 2 pieces. There we go. Alright. And shiny bits. Not those. I do love all the chrome on this model. Very, very neat. Ah, there we go. Shiny bits. Shiny bits. And more shiny bits. Hey, you are. How you doing tonight? Didn't get into any of the discussion. Ah, this does have a hole in it, so there's a hole, so it can fit onto this little thing that pokes out here. Ah, that's perfect. That's so cool. I love this build. And it's gonna go on this side too. What do you think, Pixie? Alright. And did I do something wrong there? I did. I didn't put this in the right spot. I was wondering why I had an extra piece. Come here. I saw you hiding over here. This is from last week when I was all flabbergasted. There we go. That makes more sense. Now things will connect up. There we go. Alright. So now it looks like everything kind of... I mean, it's not perfect, but they fit together, you know? Like, it's one continuous line. So there we go. Alright, so that's that. Alright, now we're going to build some interesting little doohickey. I'm not sure what this thing is. I don't think you 2 were in, but all 3 of the things are, all 3 of the movies are getting done tonight. So I'm going to build and do for movie 1, and then blow it up. Movie 2, blow it up, and movie 3, not blow it up, but okay. So there's a hole that's here, and it says don't have it this way, so I have to switch it around. Okay. Aw, Pixie's looking all cute, so I have to give her love. Here, kitty. Alright. So how's your nights going tonight? I had amazing dinner. It was really tasty. It was burnt beef tips with barbecue sauce and rice and some corn. Ah, it was wonderful. Very tasty. There we go. Ah, this is the license plate. Okay, so this is the license plate holder anyway. So this is going to go in the back here. And the blue goes on top, and it somehow hooks in. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Snaps right in there. Haha. That's cool. Alright. So having yogurt. That's kind of boring. Ah, I know what these are. These are going to be the exhaust vents. Ooh, barbecue beef on some potatoes. That's good. Mashed potatoes, I'm assuming. But yeah, these are the things that go here, the vents that go on the back of the, well, the vents really, but these are the more specific, the actual vents. Okay, gotta make another one of these little flat things. I gotta do this 2 times, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna do both of these at the same time. Since I gotta do it twice. So these couple things that I'm doing right now are never going to change as far as the movies go. We're always going to have the vents on. We're always going to have the those little flare things, and the license plate, obviously. So now the license plate does change. It actually changes between the movies. So there are 2 license plates. If you look on the decals, see we got one here, one's at a time, and the other one is California license plate, so because that's where this takes place. So what do you think, Pixie? You don't look all that impressed. You're kind of sitting there like, Okay. And now these are for the bottom. There's these 2 things. Alright. Oop. And we got a little 1x. So I need those. I need both of these. Alright, I did do that. Just making sure. There it is. And 2 flat pieces. Go beside each other. This fits right on the top to keep them together, and then it goes right on there. Same thing with this. Okay, 2 exhausts, and those go right on here. Alright, now this thing is looking proper. The way it should. Okay. Make sure those look good. Make sure all these pieces are solid on here. Don't want anything accidentally falling off. Alright, so here we go. So we got all 3 movies. This is what this page is showing. So we got movie 1, movie 2, movie 3. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. For movie 1, we actually have at the very top, we have this, which is the thing that channels the lightning into the flux capacitor. So we're going to start with the hood, it looks like. And I'm guessing this is going to be fairly simple just because there isn't much to the hood for this part, but there will be for the other 2. So let's actually move that here. Doc Brown, you and Marty gotta move out of the way, because that's where the hood scoop's gonna go. Alright, bunch of gray pieces here. I don't know if I can, yes, essentially it is a lightning rod. It is a hook to grab on to the wire that they use that stretches across in order to send them into the future. Oh, Pixie's playing with Doc. Alright. So I don't know if I'll have to take it fully apart when I do the other parts for the other 2 when the hood changes, but we'll find out, obviously. So hey, Pixie. but I want to play with it. Gigawatt? No. Gigawatts is not an actual thing. Even though that is what they say. 1.21 gigawatts. They're gigawatts, but they say gigawatts. Alright, so this just goes on right like that. Okay. Make sure it's solid in there. I'm trying to straighten it out. Here we go. Alright. Alright. Two side things. Wattage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can count. They call me the Count because I love to count things. Alright, and so this goes on here. Okay. Makes that a little heavier. And then this goes on this side. Oops. Actually has to press in there. I didn't want to do it too hard. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so that actually looks like a hood. Look at that. That goes down there. Very nice. Okay. Now lift it up. Not easy to get in there to pick it up. Lag test. Oh, I just saw that. So, test, I'm looking at 1445. We'll see what you see. Alright, now I got to do at a time. So, first license plate is where? What is this piece? Really? 31 seconds? Huh. YouTube must be going slow because my timer on my computer is saying right now it's at 1540 and on YouTube I see 1532. Oh, that's why. Gotcha. Well, silly. That's not going to be a good test, is it? So, it showed me 12 seconds, but I could be wrong, so I don't know. I'm supposed to have a... Oh, is it maybe in here? I don't see anything. I'm supposed to have a flat piece to... Oh, not... Ah, it is a flat piece, but it's clear. I thought it was like... but it's actually a clear window piece. So, because it's going to fit, you can fit two different ones into this little thing here. So, we're going to do the first one. I need my trusty tweezers. See if we can do at a time properly. Oh, I see. That, hey, don't push that. That actually, the chat might be a little bit different than what the actual lag is. Nope, further over. There we go. Out of time. Ding. Alright. Hey! Stop playing. Alright, so I'm going to shove that in there. And we will have... Oh! We'll see. There we go. So our license plate at a time. Alright, so now it's legal to drive. Alright, we're going to do a couple little doodads for the back. not black. It's supposed to be gray. She's not that much of a kitten anymore. Well, I mean, she still acts like a kitten, that's for sure. Okay, so this goes in here. That'll support Mr. Fusion whenever we get him. And then that goes in the middle right there. Goes right there. Okay. Now we're doing some little funky thing here. Not sure what this is. Got a little pot. I think that's where Mr. Fusion goes actually. Okay. There's a funny brick here, and a flat circular thing. There it is. So this is a interesting looking brick. You don't see them with all these grooves and stuff very often. And another little disc type thing. It is, and so this is sort of how, but this isn't Mr. Fusion. It's just the this is just the normal. This is the normal. What they do is they open this and they put plutonium in here in the first movie. So that goes. There. Now we got to connect the plutonium. Otherwise you can't go anywhere, can you? The plutonium is not going into the chamber. It's not going to go anywhere, is it? Okay, so that joins up to there. Aha. Go, that one, and one more, same thing, other side. Alright, there we go, good. Oh, here we go. We get to make the hook. It actually is a hook. It's actually a whip or a vine or something. So that's still pretty cool though. I like that. Okay, so we got a long shaft here. And this to link it. Another long shaft. Another linkage, and then our hook. And that goes right onto here. So there we go. There's our hook. That's funny. And now the wheels. Finally get to do the wheels. So the wheels for the first movie. Pop in properly. There we go. They need this little shaft thing. Goes there. And then, wait. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So that's how a wheel looks for the first movie. So we're going to do 4 of those. Now these, hopefully I can just do the hubs for two movie, or for the 3 movies, and then I have to worry about it. And I can just switch off the tires as I go. Wheel number 2. There we go. Wheel number 3. And last but not least, number 4. That one slipped on nice and quick. Make sure it's on there good. There we go. Alright, and in the wheel goes into the little hole. And 2 more. I'm actually going to take a picture of this first one, just for the fun of it. Oh, I didn't even realize that the side mirrors actually move. And done. Alright. So, here we go. So, this is Back to the Future Part 1. Back to the Future Part 1 is done. So, we get Marty and Doc Brown there. And that's how it looks. Gotta get a picture. Oh, 283 is where we actually build this thing. This is like the sticker that talks about the car. So we won't build that until the end, but that's alright. It's all based on if you want to do, you know, the sticker for this version. There we go. Picture taken. Alright, so now let's see what we do for movie 2. Movie 2, same start. In fact, that is the same. Let's take this off because I know this is not in 2. Okay. We gotta switch the license plate. Get a new one. I guess for whatever reason they had to be more official in... Oh, I think this is the license plate for the future. That's why. Yeah, 2015. It actually says on the license plate. Hard to see, I'm sure. Let's see if it'll see better down here. It says 2015. So this license plate is from the future. I'm not going to switch it because I like the out of time one. So, but it's good to have it. Alright, now we're going to make the plutonium chamber. Well, really, it's the Mr. Fusion chamber. So it does not look like we have to do too much. And hopefully we have the pieces to do it without destroying anything else, which would be really cool if that's the case. It looks like it is. But we will find out. Okay, gonna put that down for a second. Alright, I need 4 of these little slant things. 3, and last one, 4. Ooh, yeah, so we get to make the, this is the stuff that's going to go around Mr. Fusion. There's a hole here. I wonder I wonder if this is going to go on top and it's just going to surround this so you don't have to move that out of the way, which would be really cool. Otherwise, it would be a little bit of a pain if you had to take it out each time. That looks very geometric there. Pixie's falling asleep, taking a little nap. Flip this over, close that in. Aha, so it looks like I was incorrect. So everything, so this part here, alright, I need to take, they all start from the same point, so I have to take these off. And this. Okay, it's all part of one. So this actually has to come apart because I need these two things that are down here. So that kind of stinks. I wish they would have the whole thing stay on, but yeah, not gonna happen. All right, but that is where it goes. I think most of this I'll be able to do. It looks like I have to take apart the whole shebang. It goes right on the back. Yeah, so that cannot be there either. Nope. Okay. So this has to come off too. This is only for part one. So we'll do that. And that reaches all the way to the back there. Okay. Good. Now we're going to make Mr. Fusion, so that means this has to go away. There's actually, Mr. Fusion's funny because there's actually a banana that goes in there. Simply because, I mean, Mr. Fusion is a thing that takes organic material and turns it into the fuel that is necessary to make this thing go. So we're going to put, oh, and it's really cool too because he actually does this in the movie. He actually finds a banana peel and he finds a can of beer that he puts in. What am I using? Oh, it's one of those. So that's the fuel he uses and tosses in the movie, and that's what they have here. I'm looking for the right colored piece. My guess is there's only one. Of course I can't find it. I found a different colored one. I found a white one. That's not white. Or am I using it already? No, it's not that. That one's a clear one. Ah, there it is. It's brown. So there we go. This is our little can of beer. So these go into Mr. Fusion. So here's our banana. Oops, banana. So the banana goes in. Our can of beer goes in. Now we build actual Mr. Fusion. Alright. Mr. Fusion is the star of part 2. Ah, yeah. I tell you, LEGO thinks of everything, so it's cool that they have all those little, just those little callbacks and things. So yeah, can of beer and a banana peel he puts in. That was the fuel, because Marty comes up to him and he's like, Doc, what are you doing? He's like, I need fuel. And so he puts, oh, one's clear. Are they both clear? Nope, just one is. So he's like, Doc, what are you doing? He's like, I need fuel. And he takes and he pours the beer in and then throws the entire can in, which I find kind of funny because that's not organic, but he throws the whole can in anyway. And throws the banana peel in. Alright, so this will be interesting. So this... Oh no. 2 tiny decals for Mr. Fusion. These are really small. That's both of them right there. And they do say Mr. Fusion on them, so... It's gonna... Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't take it off. I was worried that I lost it. Alright, so it is off. This is gonna be tough. This will be the second to last decal I need. Gotta make sure it's the right way up. Here we go. It does say Mr. Fusion. And it's got a little symbol on it. Now I gotta do the same thing on the other side. What a pain. I really do wish Lego would not do decals because eventually they do get old, brittle, they kind of fall off. So I really wish they would not do this as much. Especially decals that are like this small. Oh, and I jammed myself. But I got this sticker on, so there we go. The other Mr. Fusion. So that goes on here. And this goes on top. Two little white half circles. Get on there. Okay. And an armature. Little robot arm. So it can open. And then the actual cover for Mr. Fusion goes right here. Ah, it even locks. That's so cool. So here we go. We got our beer. We got our banana. So this goes over top, and then this locks. Look at that. That's so great. And it actually, when you put it in here, it actually fits in the way it's supposed to. Like it opens the right way. That's the way it opens in the movie. So put that there, put our little lock. Oh, that's so fantastic. Mr. Fusion! I need a close-up picture of that just because it's awesome. And on my camera, you can actually see it say Mr. Fusion. That's cool. All right. So Mr. Fusion. Oh, got a little thing here. Mr. Fusion was created from a Krups 223 coffee grinder. Okay. So that's where Mr. Fusion came from. He is a coffee grinder, which when you actually see the movie, you can tell that he is a coffee grinder. I'm checking to see if I missed any in the first one. Any little tidbit information. I don't think I did. Nope. Did not. All right. So that's Mr. Fusion. So now the wheels are exactly the same as in the first one. So there, we got the second one done. Sweet. Okay. So pose them for movie number 2. Now movie number 3 will be a good bit different because there is no more hover capability. But in this one, it can hover. So let's take a picture. Mr. Fusion. Okay. I'm actually going to change the wheels so that they hover. So that's how it looks hovering, right like that. Just like it does in the movie. I'm gonna hold on to it, take another picture. It's hovering over Doc Brown and Marty. Alright, so put them back. So we're done with movie number 2. Movie number 3 is a little bit different. There's a good bit of extra stuff that's going to be on here. So, and here's the big difference. So they have this upside down. This is going to be opposite. So it's almost exactly the same, the hood is. But this part, and they do make this so it's nice to switch. Yeah, my favorite is movie 3 because there's everything to it. But this is upside down so that we can put the doodads that they get in the Wild West to make it go into the future on. So, and the wheels change too, and there'll be some other stuff. So we do that. That's there. And there, we're making Mr. Fusion again, which we don't need to do. They put the exact. Hey, Versus, how you doing? Look, it's Mr. Fusion. Look, here he is. Here, I'll show you. Let me open this. Unlock. There's a banana peel and a can of beer. This thing is so awesome. All right. So now I'm working on movie 3. So there's Mr. Fusion done. All right, now we got to do the top part. This is my favorite movie. I don't know why. Probably because they have the train with the car. I think it's really awesome. So in the third movie, spoilers, they go back to the Wild West, and Mr. Fusion doesn't work. They can't make it work. And so they don't have gasoline either. One of the Indians shoots an arrow and it rips the fuel line, or his driving around rips the fuel line, and so he runs out of gas. So he has no way to propel this thing. So what they do is they use a train to get it up to 88 miles an hour, which I think is why because it's such a cool sequence. And they have all these components that I'm building now that go on top that do the conversion, taking its old-timey components and stuff in order to make it do the jump. So that's what I'm building now. And it is, I don't know why a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people seem to like movie number 2 as their favorite, which I can kind of see because they go back and forth and stuff, and the just keeping track of everything with the time travel and how everything affects everything else is really cool, and how they do it. So I understand that, but I don't know. I just like, I don't know, something about the train and the Wild Wild West and everything I really like. I think they're fun sequences. Things with like the pie plate, and which is a frisbee. It's actually called, if you look at the bottom of the pie plate, it actually says frisbee on there, and then he throws it like a frisbee to knock a gun out of Mad Dog Tannen's hand. Another spoiler. But it's also funny too because with the little party that the town is having, ZZ Top is doing the song. Like they have the drummer guy and the guys playing the fiddle and violin are ZZ Top, so it's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna need this other little piece here. I'm trying to think what else with that movie. I gotta take that piece off. There we go. I wish they gave you enough pieces that you could do all 3 and just have them kind of sit there together, but unfortunately not the case. Close though. Very close. So these are all the doodads and things that Doc uses in the Wild West in order to make it so they can go in time. And this is just their components, like all kinds of diodes and things like that. Alright, so I'm going to make a cool little apparatus here. And I'm going to have to change the tires as well. Or are those silver? Or are they... those might be silver. Betcha they are. Or chrome. Yeah, I betcha they are. This. And a funky doodad. Not sure what that is, but it is funky. Goes all the way in there and then goes here. That looks cool. Alright, the other one goes here. Make sure it goes the right way. This is a funny little piece. It's a goblet. It's like a little cup. And we're going to put glowy orange. Is this upside down? No. Alright, so it just fits on there. Glowy orange and then a glowy flat orange on top. So it's kind of a weird doohickey. And this goes... Does it go in there? I don't see how. Oh, did I put that the wrong way? No. I did. Oops. Oh no, I put it the right way. Okay, so what am I missing? Okay. So the cup goes there. Oh, that's behind. Okay. That's behind it. This goes straight up. Okay, gotcha. Alright. I was thinking it angled, but I guess not. Make sure you're in there, buddy. There we go. Okay. And two little funky things sticking up. This does look a lot like it does on the oh, and we got another little wire apparatus, which is really a whip. Just like the hook. So some of the stuff they allow you to they make it so you don't have to use everything. All right, and then so one of the things that we used for movie number 1, we're going to use for this one. So we're going to put this here, wraps around and goes in here. All right, there we go. All right, so let's fit this bad boy on. There we go. Yep, she's dozing. All right, look at that. So there's our boxo doodads and diodes and things in order to travel in time. And now we got to change the wheels, all 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another can of beer. No, these ones are not sparkly. Okay. I did not look for the sparkle. So that makes sense. These two go here. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to do all 4 wheels. I don't know what Doc and Marty were doing right there. We're not going to say anything. 2. so all 4 of these are going to go on top of those. Let's see if I can just... 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, these are the things that are going to cover the wheels. We got 4 more. These are the little shiny bits. Alright. So now... Bye, Pixie. Pixie said, I'm done. I'm out of here. Alright, so we're going to put... Oh, those just fit right in. Ha! That's pretty cool. I didn't think they would just snap in, but they do. Alright, cool. Oop, almost lost that. So I should be able to just pop the tires on and switch them. That would be cool. Alright. Ah, knocked over Doc. So let's go back here. Pull off the first tire. Second. Come on. Third. And fourth. Alright, so now he has no wheels. So we'll take the tire off. Put that one on. There we go. Such a satisfying sound whenever they pop off. It's like, it makes a sucky sound. Okay. And the last one. Alright. And we'll pop these bad boys on, and then we'll do, last part we'll do is the actual information plaque, since we don't get to do that. We didn't do that previously, but that's alright. Alright, there we go. So that is for Back to the Future Part 3. And the wheels do move, yes. So, let's get this last part. I'll take a picture once I get this done. Actually, I'll put the license plate. It's not where I wanted it. Put the license plate right there. Alright, so let's make this thing. This is the little info plaque. And we will be done. We've done all 3 movies. This is a new way to do a plaque. I've never seen them do it like with a solid piece like this before. It's kind of cool. Alright, so put that there. Alright, here we go. Ah, look at that. There we go. So we'll put, I don't know if there's any more pieces to go on there, just them. So what are they showing there? So they're showing that in order to... Oh, I see, okay. So when you make it hover, what they do is, there's these 4... Whoops, license plate. So whenever you make it hover, there are these 4 glowy bricks here. And they sit down so that this, the wheels can move. When you make it hover, what you do is you take these and you pop them on here so that you can actually sit it. Where'd those come from? Okay. So they actually sit it. No, that one did too. Or is that supposed to come off? There. Nope. Mm-hmm. And so you're not sitting on the wheels, it's actually hovering, so to speak. Yeah. So like, yeah. So, here we go. That's how that works. That is cool. And then you move them back whenever you want to not have it hover. So that goes there. That is cool. They think of. I was wondering why those were there, and then I forgot about them. I forgot that they were there. So let's put these back. Put the wheels down because I haven't taken a picture of this one yet. What is making that? Oh, the banana and thing is making noise. So, all right. So that's the license plate there. Let's put Doc and Marty on here. There we go. Move this stuff out of the way first, because we don't need it. Take a picture this way. Alright, this is Back to the Future Part 3. There we go. And I'm going to do it with all the component pieces that are here. Ah! Knocked it over. Put the lightning rod on, just for the fun of it. There we go. Those parts don't become part of it. Alright, there we go. Lightning rod, everything. Alright. So. Oh. That's it. 55 minutes and 25 seconds. So we have finished. Let's see what the last little thing is they have to say here. For the sequels, 3 more vehicles were purchased. Additionally, a lightweight fiberglass car was constructed for the flying scenes, which could be hung from wires or easily placed on a forklift. Well, that makes sense. I mean, you know, you would want to do that sort of thing. So there it is. We got our DeLorean is done. And as it's hit 9 o'clock, I have to say that we are out of time. So what I'm planning to do, since this, you know, took all of this time tonight, what I'm planning to do actually is next week I've got some smaller builds that I want to do. I've got a number of just like random builds and things like that that I think would be fun, because I have never done them. So obviously, so I would like to do those. I might do a Voltron transformation because he's been in robot mode forever. I'd like to turn it into the lines. We'll see. But definitely going to build some stuff next week and the week after. But coming up is, oh, I will show you. Coming up is on June 1st. This guy goes on sale. And they're already trying to sell them on eBay. Let me find a better picture. So this guy is going to go on sale. And I am definitely going to get him. And I don't show me advertisements. I don't want that. That's not what I clicked on. There we go. This guy goes on sale. Optimus Prime. He actually transforms. I'm excited about that. This is the box. I mean, it just looks like a transformer from, it's hard to see on my phone, but it looks like a transformer from my back from my childhood days. And yeah, they made them exactly like the Generation 1 Optimus Prime. So that's exciting. I can't wait. So that'll be June 1st, which I think is Tuesday night actually. Or no, that's Wednesday. So May 31st, I'll be staying up till midnight to buy it. And then that following week we'll start Optimus Prime. So I'm gonna play around with some stuff, getting a few smaller sets to build. I've got a Jurassic Park thing to build, a couple brick heads. Oh, these guys. These will actually be next week, I know for sure. Let's move these out of the way. I'm excited about these. So when I bought the land speeder, I got this. This is the Lars Family Homestead Kitchen. This is Aunt Beru and her little thing on Tatooine. So that's definitely going to be built. And when I bought the AT-AT, I actually got to stand up to get this. When I bought the AT-AT, it also came with Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. So we're going to build that as well. So that'll be next week. So we got plenty to build. And then Optimus Prime's coming. I still have the land speeder to build, obviously. I've got Lego Nintendo system to build. I got a lot of stuff to build, so plenty of weeks to go. So I'm not planning on buying anything after Optimus Prime for this year because I'm not really interested in any of the other stuff, and I can't afford it. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching me build the DeLorean and flounder a little bit. Last week, unfortunately, had a couple little issues, but we took care of them, and we're back. So until next week, keep on building. Have a good one, everyone.